Hi friends, and happy June. I'm coming to you with my weekly check-in. You'll have to excuse me, I might be a little scatterbrained today. I am extremely hot in my office. It is 96 degrees outside, and it is 6 o'clock p.m. Yeah, so I'm not used to this kind of heat. I live in northern New Hampshire, and it barely ever hits 90. So you're gonna have to just kind of go with it, okay? We are doing our first week of June check-in, and I've got a lot of things going on. So we're just gonna jump into it and get the fun stuff started. Now, a couple of things have changed with my budgeting technique this month. So we're just gonna play it by ear and see what happens. What has not changed is that I still like to spend money. Okay, so let's start with the spending. So this past week, I discovered that I had some unbudgeting expenses. I spent $10 at Macari because I bought a Happy Planner cover that I clearly didn't need, but was so important. So I got that on Thursday. And then yesterday, the sunglass company Gooders came out with a new pair of sunnies. So that dang flamingo got me again because they were Dunkin' Donuts sunglasses. And for those of you who don't know, Gooders are great for runners and sporty people. So I bought another pair of sunglasses I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I have prescription glasses and I can't see without my glasses, and these are not prescription sunglasses, so I just run blind because I like these glasses so much. So anyway, I bought those. Yesterday was Monday. So there was that. And then, let's see, what else did I do? So on Sunday, I got bit by a tick. I was on my couch and found a tick on my leg and freaked out accordingly, and then was like, okay, it's fine. Well, this morning I woke up and I felt crappy, and I felt crappy yesterday, and I was like, something's off. So I went to the doctor because my leg was really red and it hurt, and I have an infection from said tick bite. So I spent $15 for a copay and $5 at CVS for an antibiotic. Luckily, for those of you who don't know, again, these are blue, so that means they came out of a sinking fund. I have a medical sinking fund for situations like this, and you know what? That's great. And then also this week, I renewed my annual pass. So I took $81 out of my Disney sinking fund to cover the rest of the cost of that because I had allocated $1,000 from a tax return. So that was that. So that's all of my sinking funds. And then, you guys, it was just a weekend, okay? Kyle took the girls to his parents this weekend, which was great because I was supposed to have the weekend by myself to get some house projects done. And then Saturday morning, where's my Saturday sticker? Okay, digress. Saturday morning, the local hospital called me, and my mom had been taken in by emergency ambulance, and she was in the ER, so I had to go help her. She's fine. It was just a little vertigo episode, so she's all so much better now, so thanks to God for that. But because of that little snafu, I wasn't making dinner for myself after I got home after a long day of worry daughter mode. So I ended up buying sushi at Market Basket, just the local grocery store. They have really good sushi selection, and I bought way too much sushi for one person, an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's, and drowned my sorrows in those things. And then, speaking of mom, I did do her grocery shopping this week. So on Friday we spent we spent $38 at Walmart. And then on Sunday it was another $19 to pick up some prescriptions for her. So there we go. Is that all of my spending this week? No. Also this weekend I was kind of tooling around town and I was like, hey, I have bird poop on my car. I'm going to wash off said bird poop. So I took my car to the car wash. Hey, guess what, guys? Bird poop's still on my car. Car wash did not do a good job. So, needless to say, there we go. Those are the things that we spent this week. Yeah. So, not as bad as it could have been. I mean, I had sinking fund money for almost $100 of it. Only a little overspend on the mom category. Had money in the gas tab or the fuel tab for the car wash, so that was okay. And I still had, I used my grocery budget money for the market basket because food is food in our house. We consider that a whole. Okay, so let's see what we have for expenses. I feel like you are slippy. You are slippy. Okay, try this. So, this week I got paid the norms, so we're going to do $608 was what I got paid, and child support came in and caught up, so it's normally $103 and it was $206, so that was really nice. And then I did have a rollover of $261 just to make sure everything was covered. So when we are adding all those fun numbers up, 608, 206, we come to $1,075. Internet came out easy peasy. That was $80. I don't know why that says care, but it's car. So that was $292. Insurance was $1 cheaper, $76. Netflix was $14. And the Southwest Visa I already paid at $271. So I'm just going to go back and make sure that those things are car, insurance, Flex. Yeah, I know what those. And Southwest Visa. Ding. Okay, and since I'm on this page, we're looking at Mutual of Omaha and VSAC for this coming week. So that's not too shabby. Okay, and let's add these puppies up. Should be 733, but I'm just going to add them to be sure. 292, 76, 14, 271, 733. Okay, and 1075 minus 733 equals 342. Okay, so I think I can do it with my little cheat sheet over here. I'm just going to put the categories on budget. When that we are considering my unbudgets, the Macari, and the Gooders. So that was $35. Oh, I ended up spending, well, I put the 50 into Cube. So 35. And then some Macari unbudgets. And then food. I don't know why I skipped a line, so I'm going to do that. We didn't do that. It's 40. And I'm going to input the... Oh, I'm not going to do that because it's going to screw everything up. But I will account for the sinking funds and the... I should have accounted for the sinking... You know what? I'm just going to do it. Sorry, guys. Things are getting a little crazy. So I'm just going to put sinking funds here. And we pulled out $81 for Disney, $15 and $5 for medical. $15, $5 for medical. And $65 for medical. So that's going to be $166. So thank gosh for erasable pens, right? Like this is where that stuff comes into play. So 608 plus 206 plus 261 plus 166 equals 1241. Now, for all of you people that don't speak Stephanie, I am accounting for the sinking fund money that I have used. So my, sure I can see that. Okay, great. So my Disney AP, the CVS and the medical copays, those things I'm accounting for. And there was one more thing that I didn't add in here. I bought some glasses today, like actual glasses. So those were $65 off of Zenny, which I've never bought in glasses online. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, so anyway, I've accounted for those sinking funds as, income. That way I can like balance everything out. I will not use this as income when I do like my month review. So we are doing that, and then I'm just going to put medical here, and that was 65 plus 20 equals 85. And 81 for Disney. And that is 166. Okay, now let's finish this. Did I mention that I was all over the place? Like, don't mind me. I'm getting there. So 1241, which is the total of all of my incomes, minus 733, which is the bills that I paid, is 508. So my leftover is 508. And from this, so I spent my normal 50 for my mom, 40, 35, 85, 81 is 291, and I'm just going to re-add that just to be case. 90, 35, 85, 81 is 291. Great. So 508 minus 291 equals 217. Okay, so I have not yet put into my emergency fund yet. So what I'm going to do is from my emergency fund, instead of doing the 77, I'm going to do 84 so I can get back on track with the 12-week emergency fund challenge that I'm doing. And that way, because it's $84 for 12 weeks, and that's going to leave me with 133. And I didn't have any extra debt paid off or go to being paid. So let's see, we're going to put it on Discover. And that is going to be, we're going to say 125. So 133 minus 125 is 8. And I'm going to roll over $8. And there you have it. That is what my budget is going to look like for this week. I'm going to make a little note here on my pad that just says pay $84 to EF. That will remind me to transfer $84 to my emergency fund when I am done this video. Now, that budget is donezo. And let's work on this week's budget. So this week we get paid on the 9th to the 16th. So the paycheck date is June 9th. And we're going to have a rollover. I don't know why I'm having a rollover of $8. It just made sense to me because $25 seemed like a good number to put into debt. Ooh, I just fell back in my chair. Don't mind me. Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to get paid. So, payroll check. And that is going to be... All right. Ooh. I had to take some time off this week. Nope, I'll just put in for the PTO. So, I was thinking I had to take some time off this week. I'm going to have a smaller check. But you know what? I'm just going to put in for the PTO. And if it'll be fine. I'll adjust it elsewhere. And then child support is nothing. So that's going to be $608. So this week, like I had said before, we're doing Mutual of Omaha, which is my long-term care insurance, and we are doing VSAC, which is my student loan bill. So MOO, and that is going to be $109, and VSAC that is going to be, I'm going to say 170 because I think I set it up for 170. So 109 plus 170 equals $279. Anybody else like this looks weird, right? Am I doing it in the right columns? I don't know. My eyes are creeping out right now. Creeping out, tweaking out. I don't know. I'm fine. I swear I'm fine. Okay, so 608 minus 279 equals $329. Now, before I do this, I want to bring over my tablet, and I want to show you my Cube Money. I've decided to start incorporating my Cube Money app into my videos so I can look back really and see what I'm doing with my life. All right, guys, so here's my Cube Money app. And here you will see I have these cubes, and these cubes are equivalent to envelopes, okay? So I will use a debit card, and it will pull directly from these cubes. It's a great system. I highly recommend it. I'm working on cohesively trying to explain it to you in a video, but sometimes I'm a hot mess, and I can't get all my words out right, so I've done the video like 3 times. I promise you it's coming. Anyway, enough about me. So like right here, the medical expenses, this is what I took from my medical sinking fund. I don't always keep it in the bank because I like to make sure that I have some on hand. So I had $50 in here that was in the bank at one time, and I put it on my cube, so I was able to use that. And then like my fuel cube is funded for the whole month. Nope, I don't want to open it. And then my mom's cube, my grocery cube, I have a planner cube, and I have a household and my fun money. So with that, I can see that I have $12 for mom. So I'm probably going to want to add some money into that. I have $203 for groceries. I will have to do another big grocery shop because Brooklyn's birthday is this month, and we are having a party for her with some family members. So we're going to do a cookout. That's going to cost some money. Household won't need anything. I'm not putting anything in fund. And then fuel obviously won't eat anything. So that kind of gives me an idea of what I can do with this money that I have left over, the $306. So I'm going to put, oh no, 306. It's 329 as I write 2. What the what? I hate that saying. I don't know why I said it. Okay, so I'm going to put some money in Mom. So like I said, she had $12.64. I don't count change, so I'm just going to put $30 in there. And then I'm not going to put anything in fuel. I'm not going to put anything in groceries, planner junk. I'm trying to do a no spend month, and we'll go over that in a second because I want to update that with you, but it's not really working out so well. So I think Mom is the only thing. Oh no, I want to put some money into, I'll do this in a sinking fund. Well, no, because I'm going to, yeah, pivot, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to use it. So let's just say party supplies. So this is not for food, but rather gift bags and things for the kiddos. So I'm going to put $50 into that. So 30 plus 50 is 80. Yeah, math on the fly. 80. I did say it before I put it in the calculator. Don't know if you heard me. So, and then 329 minus 80 equals 249. Okay, and 249. Now, I don't have my sinking funds list. Where is that? Okay, so we're going to do emergency fund. And that's going to be 84. And then I always do this. I'm not going to put any. I'm going to put $50. 249 minus 84. So with the 84, that will give me 165. So I'm going to just put a sinking fund and put 65 because I don't have my emergency fund list. So I want to, or not my emergency fund list. I want to get my sinking fund list so I can like divvy it out. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to put 65 towards sinking funds and then figure out what they're going to go to there. That will leave me, I believe, with $100 left over. So 84 plus 65 equals 149. Yes. And that leaves me with $100 left over. So that $100 we're going to put towards the debt. And that is going to give me to my zero-based budget. Because we want every dollar to have a purpose. Now, does it? Not always. Sometimes it ends up just in my catch-all. What did I do with that sticky note? Oh my Lanta, you guys. I'm trying to get organized. I promise you this. Okay, so now we're going to go to the new sections. Okay, so this I am trying to track, okay? We're trying to track. We're trying to make sure we know where every dollar goes. We're trying to make sure that we don't have a ridiculous cushion that could be doing a whole lot better in the debt paid world, right? The debt paid world? What English are you speaking, you crazy woman? Okay, so I did everything up until, I think I did everything actually. The 7th. Oh, you know what's not in here? My gooders are not in here. I'm gonna flip back to the beginning. Okay, so things that are not tracked for. The gooders, the copays, and yes, okay. So the gooders are coming out here. So this was 6, 7. They came out. And they were 25. Macari came out, but the Zenny Opticals did not. So that was 65, yes. And I'm going to say 7. That's not today. I'm gonna say this came from Thinking, and it was medical. My handwriting is so messy when I'm this high up. And I deposited 65, and then I took out 65 for Zenny. Oh, no. Okay, great. So now we are going to look at the cube. It's right on the other side. So this is my cube transactions. I'm not totaling them up because they all come from different cube amounts, and cube does a tally of each envelope, so I can quickly look to see how I'm doing on par. I just want to include CVS. It was medical, and that was $5, and copay, medical, $15. Great. And the last thing we're going to look at today is how I'm doing on my no spend. So I am going through June as the no spend, and I'm not allowed to buy any frivolous things. We can all see how that is working out for me. But I figure if I can't get through all 30 days, yes, all 30 days, then we're going to do as many as possible. So right now, out of 8 days, I've only spent unbudgeted money in 2 days. So that to me is a win. So it's pretty late, and I'm not going to do any shopping. If I do, call me out next week. But I am coloring in the 8th and sending myself good vibes. So that's what we're doing there. And so there you have it. I spent unbudgeted food. I got sunglasses, but it's not bad because we're up to 4, 5, 6 no spend days. So I'll take it as a win. Next week we're going to have to update our no spend stickers because ain't nobody got time for that right now. So anyway, guys, this is kind of the week that I was dealt, and I think I handled it pretty well considering all of the family drama that we had going on this weekend / today. I'm really trying to combat this, like all of the reds here, because I added up all of these red stickers and it came out to $480 that I spent on like literally frivolous stuff. It wasn't stuff that I needed. So I'm trying this new technique, new to me technique, where I'm going to wait 7 days before I actually purchase anything. And if I still want it within 7 days, then we will see how it goes. But until then, it will sit in the cart or it will stay at the store until I am completely certain that I want it. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Enjoy your week. I will check in with you again next week for sure, maybe sooner. Who knows what's happening on my end of the world. Until then, do me a favor and keep that money in your wallet.